What if the worst day of your life is actually the day that saves your future? Most people only understand the reason behind their struggles when it's too late. So before you skip this story, ask yourself one question. What if everything happening in your life right now is preparing you for something much bigger? And today I want to share a powerful story that can completely change the way you look at problems, failures, and unexpected moments. Stay with me until the end because this story might help you see your own life in a new way. There was a young man named Rayan who lived in a small town. He was kind, hardworking, and full of dreams. His biggest goal was to become an architect. Since childhood, he loved drawing beautiful buildings. Every day he studied, practiced, and believed that one day he would build something that people would remember forever. After finishing college, Rayan applied for his dream job at a famous architecture company. He prepared for weeks. He stayed awake at night, improved his portfolio, and gave his best during the interview. A few days later, he received an email. "We are sorry. You have not been selected." His heart broke. He felt that years of hard work had gone to waste. He stayed inside his room for days. He kept asking himself, "Why did this happen to me? I worked harder than everyone." His father quietly sat beside him and said, "Son, life never closes one door without opening another. You just cannot see it yet." Ryan smiled politely, but deep inside he did not believe those words. To earn money, he accepted a simple job at a small furniture workshop. It was nothing like architecture. He spent his days cutting wood, polishing tables, and helping customers. At first, he hated every minute. He believed life had become unfair. But slowly, something unexpected happened. The old owner of the workshop, Mr. Harris, noticed Rayan's drawing skills. One day he said, "Instead of copying old furniture designs, why don't you create your own?" Rayan laughed. "No one will buy them." Mr. Harris smiled. "You don't know until you try." That evening, Rayan designed a simple wooden study table with hidden storage. It was practical, beautiful, and different. A customer bought it the very next day. Then another customer placed an order. Soon people started asking for Rayan's unique designs. For the first time in months, he felt excited again. Instead of designing huge buildings, he was designing furniture that made people's homes better. Within 2 years, Rayan and Mr. Harris started their own furniture brand. Their designs became popular across the country. One day, a luxury hotel contacted them. They wanted Rayan to design custom furniture for all their rooms. While visiting the hotel, Rayan met the head architect. During their conversation, the architect looked at Rayan's old portfolio and said, "Wait, weren't you the person who applied to our company 2 years ago?" Rayan nodded. The architect looked embarrassed. "You were talented, but we had no position at that time." Rayan simply smiled. This time he was not disappointed, because now he had something much bigger than the job he once wanted. He had built his own company. On his way home, he remembered the rejection email that once made him cry. If he had been selected that day, he would have spent years working for someone else. Because of that rejection, he discovered a talent he never knew he had. Sometimes the road we never wanted becomes the road that changes our life forever. A few months later, another challenge came. A fire damaged their workshop. Machines stopped working. Orders were delayed. Many employees became worried. Some people advised Rayan to give up. This business is finished. For one night, Rayan felt hopeless again. Then he remembered his father's words. Life never closes one door without opening another. Instead of quitting, he decided to rebuild everything. But this time, he invested in modern machines and better safety systems. The new workshop worked faster than before. Production doubled. Their business became even stronger. Later, Rayan admitted something. If the fire had never happened, I would never have improved the business. The event that looked like destruction became the reason for bigger success. Years passed. Rayan became a successful businessman. People often asked him the secret behind his success. They expected him to talk about hard work, talent, or luck. Instead, he always said one sentence: "Don't judge your life by one bad day." He explained that every painful moment teaches something. Failure teaches patience. Rejection teaches direction. Loss teaches gratitude. Mistakes teach wisdom. Every experience adds something valuable if we are willing to learn. Life is like reading only one page of a book. Imagine closing the book after reading a sad chapter and saying, "This story is terrible." You never gave the next chapter a chance. Many people quit too early. Many people lose hope too soon. Many people believe one failure decides their future. But life does not work that way. Sometimes you miss one opportunity because a better one is waiting. Sometimes you lose one dream because another dream fits your life even better. That does not mean every painful event is good. Pain is still painful. Failure still hurts. Rejection still feels unfair. But those moments do not have to become the end of your story. They can become the beginning of a better one. The choice is always yours. You can spend years asking, "Why did this happen to me?" Or you can ask, "What can this teach me?" That single question changes everything. Instead of becoming bitter, you become wiser. Instead of feeling defeated, you become stronger. Instead of giving up, you keep moving. And one day you look back and finally understand why life took you through that difficult path. Now think about your own life. Maybe you failed an exam. Maybe you lost a job. Maybe someone left you. Maybe your plans did not work. Right now, it may feel like everything is falling apart. But maybe life is quietly moving you towards something better that you cannot see yet. Keep learning. Keep improving. Keep believing. Because today's disappointment may become tomorrow's greatest blessing. A real-life example of this is Steve Jobs. In 1985, Steve Jobs was fired from Apple, the company he had started himself. It was one of the most painful moments of his life. He felt lost and disappointed. But instead of giving up, he started new companies called Next and Pixar. During those years, he learned new skills, gained experience, and grew as a leader. Later, Apple bought Next, and Steve Jobs returned to the company. He helped create products like the iPhone, iPod, and iPad that changed the world. Years later, he said that being fired from Apple was one of the best things that ever happened to him because it gave him the chance to start again and become even better. His story reminds us that sometimes the biggest setback becomes the biggest turning point.
If this story touched your heart and gave you a new way of thinking, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another inspiring story. Share this video with someone who is going through a difficult time. You never know. These few minutes might give them the hope they need. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next story.